everyone, today is a tutorial on how I created this beach scene on my ring finger using 3 different colors in a blocking technique. I used gel base and a lamp to cure it with because gel is more forgiving when it comes to working with it because it doesn't dry on you as you're working. For the colors, I used from the upcoming Tropical Vacay collection, Sandy Beach, which is a beach sand color. I used Ocean Waves, which is a blue glitter. And from our Patriotic collection, because it's nice and sparkly, I used Pure Courage, which is a white. That's to create the little wave foam. I also used a very small fine-tipped brush. Again, the gel is very forgiving. You can clean it off of that, whereas a dip resin, you would not be able to get it off as easily. Gel foundation and gel top coat. If you'd like to see the beach, Sandy Beach and the Ocean Waves in full form, this is them right there. Now, first thing I did was I took a little bit of gel foundation and I placed it on a little resin disc that I have, just to make it a little easier to dip my small brush into. And then I took and I kind of just drew a wavy motion across and filled in one part of the nail. Now, it doesn't have to be a very perfect wave motion. After all, the beaches, when you look at the beach, the waves hit the beach in different manners. And then I dipped into the sandy beach, tap off the excess, and as you can see, I got a little bit of a wave going on there. And I just cure that for about 30 seconds just to get it started, so that when I go in with the next color doesn't stick too much to where I don't want it to stick. Okay. And I went in and just did a little line right around the top of my last one. Just enough to create the foam area. Even overlapping a little bit. Doesn't hurt. And so that I didn't have as much to clean up, I sprinkled on top of that one when I did my nails. give that a little bit of a cure for 30 seconds. As you can see, I did the same on both nails, but they came out totally similar but different because of the beach wave not being exact on either one. Okay. And then you fill in the top, following the beach wave again, following the water wave. And just fill in the top. You could go top to bottom, bottom to top, whichever way you prefer. I did it actually both ways on my nails. On one hand, I did the sandy beach first and the ocean waves last. And on the other hand, I did the ocean waves first and the sandy beach last. It doesn't really matter all that much which way you go. And I'll just try to get this in here. And press down on the glitter a little bit so that it lays flat. It's another nice thing about the gel. It gives you plenty of time to work all the time that you need to do that kind of stuff. Okay. And then I give it a good cure. Now I did find that you could use the brush that comes in the bottles, but you don't get as fine of a detail on the wave, on the foam part. So because of that, I just went ahead and started using this little brush on the entire nail. I just found it easier to get the shape of the wave that I wanted. And you repeat the process 2 to 3 times, depending on the density of the color that you want. again with the brush to get that little bit of a wave foam effect. Cure that. And another layer of the ocean waves. Okay. Give that a cure. Now I'm only going to do 2 layers of the sandy beach and the ocean wave, but I'm going to go back in with the Pure Courage one more time just to help the sea foam pop. Okay, a bit of the dust off. Now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to follow the same line I've been following, but this time I'm going to go a little bit over both the sandy beach off the edge to put it a little bit on top of the sandy beach and a little bit on top of the ocean waves, so that it creates kind of an ombre effect right there where it meets. Okay. One more cure. And while that's curing, I'm going to go ahead and put these up. Because with my luck, I would probably go and do that. Spill them. Lovely. That's why I work on paper. Because I can just easily do this. Now my personal jar of this color is all back where it belongs. Try putting the lid on again. Okay, now that I've cleaned up that mess and prevented making another huge mess, clean up my area a little bit here. Okay, now that that has cured, I went back in with a full layer of base. Cure it for 30 seconds. Clean off my little disc. This little disc is just one I made from resin, leftover resin from making some finger rest and car seat keys. The back of it's nice and smooth and makes a perfect little tool for working with. Okay, and then to clean up my brush, I'll just get a little bit of acetone. Okay. Let's see. Now that the foundation has cured, I'll add some no wipe top coat. I like the no wipe because, well, you don't have to wipe it. Apply that. And cure. And I take my acetone and I just barely get this, just a little bit. Don't need much. And I clean my brush. Real easy to do. But any nail brush that you can that is acetone friendly, you can use. And there you have it. That is how I created the little beach scene on my ring fingers. I hope y'all enjoyed the tutorial. Have a good day.